How do you create a cute sim who's in the prime of his life in The Sims 4? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another 90-Day Fiancé Sims 4 Edition CAS build. This is for my Sims 4 stories. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. So today I'm going to talk about the sim I'm building, what I'm doing, but I'm going to talk about him and how he will fit into the story as much as I can tell you without spoilers. But I am building a sim named Lawson Venture, and he is going to be one of the 3 stars of my new season, which is season 7 of 90-Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. And I'm so excited because we haven't been back with the season in a while. But what I am building is I had 2 male sims. This is the last one I'm building. And Anya, whose grandmother was the star of season 6, Elise. We are playing Anya. She is an adult now, and she actually has met 2 sims online. One of them actually was an old flame in school, but they broke up and moved far apart from each other and have reconnected online. But it was after she met this guy, Lawson. Now, he is really nice in her opinion, but of course, you don't really know somebody, know him until you've seen each other and met in person. But to her, he seems really, really nice. And the only thing that is holding her back is that he's older than her. Not a crazy amount, but he does have some extra years on him. And you can see that I'm putting the black hair with the gray mixed in because he's got some silver showing. Now he is graying just a little bit early, but again, he is older than Anya. We'll get into the age differences as we get into the first episode of 90 Day Fiancé. We show him on the title cards, the ages. So I don't want to give too much away. I'm going to change his eye color. You saw the sim I started from. To me, he's kind of coming out far different than what we started with, but also not a crazy amount. I definitely wanted to make him a chocolate guy, and I think this skin tone is perfect. And I had freckles on them, took them off, and then I was gonna put moles, took that off. But you can see he's got a birthmark on his neck. I really went back and forth far too long with the hair. My daughter thought I should do the big afro, and I thought that was like a bit much at where he is in his stage of life. I'll talk about his career and stuff later when we get into the episodes and you meet him officially. But what you need to know is his characteristics that you can see. Now, he is creative. He is also a dog lover, and he is family oriented. He's going to have 2 dogs, Tibetan Mastiffs, and I'm going to make them here so you'll see them towards the end of this short video. But I'm also looking for some birthmarks to put on there's one for his right arm, and I'm going to put a tattoo on his left, just a small one. All the ones I was picking at first, so I'm going to do the plum bob, and I think I'm going to do it in like a blue. It looks good on him. But anyway, yeah, he loves animals, but that has been her major holdup. Also, Anya has a thing. She feels like because her and the other gentleman had a past when she was in college, she kind of feels like they would be picking up where they left off, not knowing that over time people change, and you just don't know how until you reassociate with them and reacquaint yourself. So this is going to be a season of kind of who wins the girl, but I'm not saying that they're sold on her. You'll have to watch to find out because they have a choice too, right? And they have to make a decision about Anya. Also, as we start, they don't really know that she's talking to the other person. She's not cheating because nobody's exclusive, but they also haven't had the conversation, that conversation that says, hey, I am talking to other people, or no, I'm not. So that's where they will be when you officially meet them. I may even do a trailer with them because I'm so excited to bring this long running series back. Check out the previous seasons. I will link a playlist at the end so you can kind of see what we do with this. Also, please forgive my stumbling, bumbling, my ums and ahs, and my slow United States Southern drawl, honey, because I do not edit my voiceovers when I do cast creations or speed bills. Now, back to it. Lawson is a good guy. He's got some friends. He's got a nice job. And a lot of these things that I normally would be very forthcoming about, I want to kind of leave you in suspense because when you first see them in their introduction episodes, I want you to be like, oh, okay, that's who he is and that's what he does. But you can see he's got kind of a unique style. He's a little preppy, but not too much. You know, he knows how to relax with his clothes, but he knows how to dazzle it up a little bit too. He's a very handsome guy. He did not go to university. I can tell you some of his background. He also didn't have like any formal education. He definitely learned his skills through life, but eventually once he kind of learned how to have some skills that he really needed. He did do some skills classes to receive certificates for different things. But either way, he is at a comfortable place in his life. He is also living in Windenburg, guys. So for this season of 90 Day, we have Anya, who is in Brindleton Bay. We have her other love interest, who is in Copperdale. And we have Lawson here, who is in Windenburg. So I think they are all spaced out. Nobody lives close to each other, but I will say that as Lawson has been talking to Anya, he has told her how he's kind of flexible. He's able to move around with his job that he does, so he is not tied down to the area he is in. And in fact, he likes Windenburg, but he is not like over the moon about it. He actually at different points in his life has looked for other places to live, but he has been in Windenburg for like 10 years now. So there is this air of being settled, but not quite, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, you can see me creating the dogs, and they are both puppies. He had a dog before. His dog passed away more recently. So about 4 months ago, he actually adopted these two puppies. One is a girl, Roxy, and the other is a boy, Noodle. And they actually came from the same litter. And you can see me changing Noodle's color so we can tell them apart. But I hope you enjoyed this build. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.